Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Who's That Anime with your host Steve and Colin.
Hello.
I'm, I'm humming a song. Do, 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 do.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
dun, 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 dun,
Uh,
dun.
yes, so continuing on with our endeavors to charge into Chargeman Ken and out of the Chargeman Ken, we're here.
I yeah, I man, this is getting real tough, Colin.
What? What's wrong with the episodes this week?
Well, I would argue the main problem
Hmm.
with these episodes
Yeah.
is they're particularly not good. Like they're 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 exceptionally bad. Like they're not funny bad in the way that we've had some in the last few episodes. These are categorically terrible for the most part.
Yeah, if I'm right in thinking, this set of episodes, it's just generally something's happening, and then Ken disappears and goes, "Haha, Drillings! Woo!"
I swear to God, I watched these episodes with my eldest son and my youngest as well because he was jumping about, shouting, "Charging, go!" And my eldest, as soon as the episode started, he went, "Are they aliens?" And I was like, "Yes." It's like that's pretty much how this goes. It's like here's the rule of thumb. It's like is the person you're asking if they're an alien looking a bit like a bad guy, and are there two of them? Because if there are, the rule of thumb is sort of states that yeah, they're probably Duralians.
And different color, weird colored hair.
Weird colored hair, and as my wife said, what's with the like bodysuits? Um, which is a valid question in some cases. They're either like gangster suits or lycra gymnastics costumes for some reason. So
Yeah, that is true.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
today we start off with episode 26, The Girl Who Lost Her Memory. This episode is themed around a hit and run that was slightly unsuccessful.
that wasn't a hit and run. There was no running in it. It was a hit.
It was a hit. A hit and like this is just so fucking weird. They like hit her. It's like, oh fuck. Better take her to our house. It's like that doesn't sound good at all. You should phone the authorities.
Like this, the authorities eventually.
Eventually.
District police. Yeah, go call the district police. And he goes away, and then she wakes up, and
It's
then
the best bit in the whole episode. The best bit in the whole episode.
she doesn't remember her name.
Or like what where she is or where she lives.
Yeah,
And she just repeats the questions back to the mother or to the kids rather. And the
yeah,
mother's like, "For stop asking her questions." She's like, clearly can't remember anything. And then she very forcefully tucks her back into bed.
yeah, yep,
Like,
yeah,
time to go back for some rest. Rest.
yeah. And then she's up about again, and
Yep.
uh, uh, and then decide to just go to Playboy or something because she got to stay with them now.
Yeah. Is this I'm really struggling with this, Colin. Is this the one where they go back to the theme park from the first episode with slightly different colors?
Yes,
Right. And then Karen and Bakaran or whatever his name is,
yeah,
Barakan, are looking at Chargeman Ken and the mystery girl who they've given a random name. I can't remember what it is right now.
yeah. Mystery girl, random name. Yeah, and they're in the Ferris wheel thing.
Yep. With it, there is a bubble, by the way. I should also add.
Yeah,
Uh, and yet,
yeah. So, so yeah, so in this bubble, and there's a couple weird bits. So like, Ken looks away, and then she kind of goes, "What, Cerulean?" And then she just goes, "No, no," and
she
then
goes vampire, purple and sharp teeth, and's like,
yeah, and then he looks back and says, "Oh no, I'm not. I'm just the girl. That's cool." But Karen and the fucking robot
Barakan.
Barakan are looking, and at one point when Karen's looking in the telescope, she's not there. It's just Ken.
Yeah, so like okay, there are some things that we discover over the span of the next few episodes, maybe not just 5, but certainly the next 10, of some rule sets that maybe weren't put in place at the beginning of the show, and some special powers that Ken may or may not have.
Yeah, he just has them for that one episode.
He just has them for those episodes. But yeah, then he eventually turns around and he's like, "Oh shit, she's a Duralian," and then she beats the ever loving shit out of him.
Yeah, he actually got beaten up. He got beaten up.
She's like, he's hanging. Somehow, there's the bubble is now open, and he's like hanging on to the glass, and she's stamping full force on his fingers, like. "Ugh."
Yeah, and he's just kind of holding on to more glass.
But then oh god, this episode is actually full of just total bullshit. And then he looks up and he's like, "Oh, I remember the sun. Oh wait, now that I've remembered the sun, it's time to charge up."
Yeah, yeah. So I was watching this, and I was thinking, shit, that was something that I think happened in episode 2 because they blot out
With
the
the light,
sky.
yeah, there's the light
Yeah,
on the wall as well in another episode.
yeah,
Callbacks, man.
yeah. So, anyways, he turns to Chargeman Ken, and then puts her off the carriage, and then she just explodes.
She just explodes on impact. It's so good. As soon as she touches the ground, and then we just cut to in the car with the family. It's like, oh, she was a Duralian, I see.
Yeah,
Shame.
yeah. Damn it!
No, actually, he's like, yeah, that would have changed the outcome of that accident. I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
Holy
done
shit!
for it. I wouldn't have been done for hitting something.
You fucking psycho. I think there's something really wrong with the dad.
Oh, the dad.
For sure.
And you not think it's something wrong with the family.
I mean, generally, I my eldest son did say he's like I don't know if like Chargeman Ken is a good guy or not. It's like I agree. It is very ambiguous as to whether he's any use to anybody other than himself.
He is a good guy
He's
to
kind of a
himself.
prick.
Oh, it's
He's a good
like,
guy to
oh,
him.
oh wait, is he an anti-hero?
I, uh, I'd argue like calling him a hero in any sort is a problem, but
Yeah, but is he an anti-hero? The first anti-hero of the time.
I don't want to have to study him because of this. Um,
Uh,
but that's the end of the episode. Pretty much, is them like bragging about the fact that they would have done a murder. Uh,
so
had it been had he known it was a Duralian, he'd have murked them. So
yeah,
now we lead on to an episode that there's not really a lot to say about, but there's a lot to say about. Uh, the burning poison mushroom house.
oh shit, yeah. This starts off with Ken like in class with his classmates, and all the classmates are like fucking hooked on fucking shrooms, and they're like,
Yeah, yeah,
"Oh, this shroom bus is coming! It's coming! Let's get in the shroom bus!" And they all jump in this bus, and Ken follows them with his dad in the car.
yeah. He's like, "What's going on? Is that your school friends going on a trip?" He's like, "I don't recognize that bus. Follow it."
Yeah, pretty much. And and they go to the forest and somewhere, and it's like, all right, and
And eat a
then
bunch of mushrooms.
yeah, they just gobble them down like, and
And
there's like, Shirley is, oh, we poisoned your friends, so they'll be stupid and something. I can't.
it's it,
I'll watch it 2 speed, so I don't know.
it's like, I mean, to say that the plans of the Duralians are good plans would be unfair. They're not good plans. They are barely plans more often than not.
They're ideas, dreamhouse ideas.
It's abstract thoughts that
Yeah,
they've had. What if we like made the kids eat a bunch of mushrooms? Yeah. Then what? I don't know, but the kids would have eaten a bunch of mushrooms, so pretty good. We're one step closer to ruling the world.
yeah. So then there's like this big like the tour guide is like, "Hey, look, there's this big house mushroom thing." And I don't know what they're going to do with it, but Ken jumps in and goes,
Yeah.
"No, don't!" And then he shoots it, and it goes and just
Yeah.
turns to goo, and then
Then
shoots the
he
Juralian.
kills the Turalians.
And then the kids go, "Oh yay! They put a spell on us. We're free. We're all good." And then they go back to class, and he goes, "Oh good, they're all paying attention." And then he gets in trouble by the teacher.
For not paying attention.
Attention. Yep. Oh, the
Exactly.
irony.
It's delicious. Um, so that's that whole episode. Uh, and on to episode 28, Space Rocket Z9, which
Oh,
equally, holy shit, what is this, Colin?
we're making space rockets. Z9.
Yep, and here, have the money, scientist man. No, I don't want the money. That's not enough money for my Z9 rocket.
Yeah, and
I,
he
I
zaps
want
him.
10 billion. Yeah.
And this is just Joker outfits they're wearing
Yeah. Just,
from 90s Batman.
oh, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole episode, and then it turns out that the money that he took was used in a bank robbery or taken in a bank robbery,
Mhm.
and therefore, then the Juralians are like, "Hey, we want the rocket." And appears miraculously out of nowhere in a doorway, above a doorway, actually.
He's on a box.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, not so fast."
Yeah. So basically, Spider-Man is like overseeing like the creation of the rockets. Goes out
He
with the
has robots
plans.
making them.
Yeah, and he goes out and he goes, "Ah, it's okay. We're far away from the cards." Blah blah blah. And then shoots the people who want to buy the plans. Goes back in, and then the assistant goes, "Oh, you got a meeting in this room, and it's all these guys, all the same,
Yep, yep,
multiple of them." And he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he's like, try to shoot them, and then he's like, "Oh, guards!" And then they just come in and use their laser beams, eye beams, to destroy the guards. And he's just chasing, "Help! I'm going to die! I'm going to die!" And then he gets into a warehouse, and then Ken
yep.
pops out of nowhere and goes, "Boo boo boo boo! You've been doing bad things, Doc.
That's it.
You're going to jail."
It's a whole episode.
And then the rocket launches.
Yeah, and he goes, "That's the Z9 rocket." You're like, yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah,
The whole episode was about this rocket.
in the factory. Yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
yep,
Fuck, man.
it's done.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Next.
uh, episode 29. The name of this one, Rub Out the Fashion Model.
Oh yeah.
They're at a fashion
Phrasing.
show. Ken and Barakan can't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so they go out to do something, and then um, they hear screamings, and then they scared someone off, and it's the fashion model, and she's, "Oh, they're going to kill me! They're going to kill me!" Ah! And then I can't really remember. I think she just runs away because they come through the door.
Yes.
Then she runs, and then she's hiding in an alleyway. And then there's a flashback of the reason why they're coming to kill her, and it's essentially she was in the park, and the aliens transformed into their human counterparts,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, we're going to have to kill you now. You know too much." And then Ken miraculously appears in the corner,
Yep.
kills the aliens,
Yep.
and then gives the model a lift back to the show.
Yep.
And then she winks at him.
Colin, there's not a lot in this episode.
No, I literally just explained it all.
You've described that you have described not only everything that happens, but everything of note.
Yeah, I mean, except
Maybe
from
maybe
the
the only other thing that is funny to me is the fact that the Karen's like, "Oh, I love the dresses," and the mum's like, "Oh, they're fine."
yeah. Well, you see some of the fucking dresses.
Yeah, they're wild.
The
Although
one had a
I thought,
fucking motor in the butt.
yeah, oh, that's right. This is like they stuck this boat motor up my ass for some reason, and that was my swimsuit.
Yeah, that's going to help me swim. Sink down to the bottom of the ground with like the couple kills.
It was, yeah, and I did find it interesting though that the swimsuit that the model that they rescue is wearing at the end is like actually kind of a modern looking swimsuit. So ironically, they kind of got it right.
I mean, no, because it'd be a retro swimsuit then. Because this is set what 2070.
Oh, they were like 50, 60 years ahead of their time, if not more,
I mean, in
in the years of the show.
the years of the show, yeah. All right, yeah. Anyway,
That's
next.
that. Episode 30. Save Karen from the top of the tower. This episode starts at the top of a tower, and I was like, wow, we got here fast.
Yeah, it's not that tower.
No, but it's not that tower. You're right.
Yeah.
Uh, it's a building site. Um,
Yes.
Something happens at the building site. Something goes wrong.
They're basically putting the girders up for the building,
Yeah.
and then one of the girders falls out the wee crane hoist
Yes.
and
Oh,
lands
it
on.
crushes those dudes.
Yeah, lands on two of the guys, and then they go, "Wait, they're not human." And the other guy's
I
like,
love that.
shit, I gotta get to, because one dies instantaneously, and the other
Yep.
one's like, oh shit, I got to get home, got to
Holy
not
shit.
die, and he was like half mutated back into a Julie and half not.
I totally forgot about that plot conceit because it's wild that the thing drops on them, and because one of them moves, his immediate reaction is like, "Whoa, they're not human." It's like, "No, oh my god, we should call an ambulance."
Or oh my god, that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, that is not OSHA.
Because
That's bad.
it fell. I don't know how many stories high. It wasn't
Yeah.
like two, it was like 10.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Anyway, so he
Not
runs into
not
the
good.
amusement park. And then they put an announcement out, oh, children's in the amusement park, hide your children, or
Yep.
something.
Because the woman asks for the ticket, he goes, "Bleh." She's like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
he's ugly."
And then she's like her in the car when the park announcer's announcing the thing.
He's yelling down the microphone. He's like, "Juralians, dude, get out of the fucking park."
Yeah, and
God.
then Baraka and Karen are waiting in line for a ride, which she probably shouldn't go on or something. I don't know. And
Yeah.
then everyone kind of runs around and says, "Oh, what's happening?" And then the guy's like, "Oh, yoink!" And
As with it, every time Karen is left to her own devices, something bad happens.
yeah, and then
Um,
Ken's sitting and is like, "Those fuckers left me alone."
yeah, I can't trust them. They said they'd be here.
Yeah,
The
uh,
Arakan's like, Ken, Karen's been kidnapped.
yeah. Uh,
Charging, go!
Charging.
Na, 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 na.
And then we fly off. I don't know what did he. How did he get there? He is in the ship, isn't he?
It's really difficult to say. His modes of transportation vary greatly. Sometimes he can. It looks like he might be able to fly. Other times he just rolls and dances to his location.
Yeah. Also dances to the location.
He's just like, ha, 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 ha. And then
Yeah,
he's there. And then while he's there, he does the same thing, except shooting.
yeah. Um, was it? Anyway, so they climb one of the tower
Yep.
amusements, and he's hurt somebody in his ship, and then Ken comes in, and does he kick him off the tower while sure saving Karen? Yeah, I think he comes in, and it's kind of like weird, like terrible animation where he's like, whoop, whoop, and it's just like literally like this still photograph camera is taking
Cells
Karen.
moving together. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
It's like,
she's in the ship.
I have to go back to my home planet now.
Yeah, it's just he falls to the ground but doesn't explode. He just dies, face to nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Like I am confused about, like, if we look at logic, how this show works is that records just burst into flames, vampires just burst into vampire dolls just burst into flames, Geralians just explode sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, and
Which
on fairness, he does the ship. He blows up the ship as well.
That's true.
That's like the
That's true.
massive explosion. It like takes up the entire sky.
Yeah.
over all these people in the amusement park.
Yeah, just it's perfectly safe.
Safe.
Uh,
Safe
Ken
explosions.
Ken is a sociopath.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes, he is.
well, we've reached the end of the episodes, Colin. Somehow, in record time,
Yeah.
you've been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime. You can find us anywhere you can listen to a podcast. Our home is at anchor.fm/Who's That Anime. If you want to leave us a review, that would be super cool. That would be a great way to help us climb the charts and get some notice. If you've already left us a review or can't, leave us a review. And if you like what it is that we do, telling a friend is a really great way to share the love as well. We have a Facebook page that's facebook.com/who's the anime, where we post the latest episode releases and the occasional anime meme. We have a Discord channel. You can find the link to that in the show notes. We have a YouTube channel that Colin painstakingly puts together the video versions of these episodes for. You can find that by going to youtube.com and searching for at Who's That Anime. You can also find the audio versions of our episodes at that location now too. We've uploaded the RSS feed there, so if you like listening to podcasts on YouTube, you can do that too. Colin and I occasionally like to play video games. Colin at twitch.tv/couchfuel and myself at twitch.tv/hailpayman. And also, you can find the archives of all the live streams we've done in the past by going to youtube.com and searching for at Couchfuel or at Hail Payman. And that is us.
Yeah. There are 5 episodes down.
Shit.
Only 35 more to go.
Yeah, that was the episodes for the week commencing the 6th of May, 1974.
6 minutes.
6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th of May.
Nice.
Yeah,
Uh,
incredible. Be back, I guess.
yeah, yeah. I searching on things. I see that Newsgrounds, I think, was trying to do a Chargeman Ken reanimation thing where it was getting or yeah, yeah.
That would have been pretty good. I have been thinking about doing an abridged uh, version of Chargeman Ken.
How do you do the British version of Chargeman Ken like 1 minute wrong? Ken appears, Julian dead, boom.
Just make it into a movie that's 10 minutes long out of the 65 episodes.
That'd be impressive.
Yeah, I think it could be done.
Uh could be hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for me to do. I'm bad at those things.
Uh,
But somebody could.
no, I was just thinking like if you're wanting to just use like, or you could maybe just do like a Harvey Birdman or C Lab 2021 esque where they just use the same sprites.
That would also be very, very good.
Bizarro, bizarro, bizarro.
On
That's
that
the
note,
that's the only thing I remember from C Lab 2020. Oh fuck. Anyway, yes, on that note,
yeah,
I've broken Steve. We'll need to rest for
yeah,
another week. So
we'll be back.
we'll be back. Same anime place, same anime time, same banana land.
Bye,
Bye.
folks.